The Unforgiving Woods. In the heart of the ominous Blackwood Forest, 5 friends decided to embark on a camping trip, seeking adventure and a break from the routine of their everyday lives. Among them were 2 men, Alex and Ryan, and 3 women, Emily, Lily, and Sarah. They set out with high spirits, their backpacks filled with enthusiasm, and their tents pitched in a secluded clearing deep within the forest. The first day passed uneventfully. They explored the dense woods, hiked along hidden trails, and shared stories by the campfire as the sun dipped below the horizon. Laughter and camaraderie filled the air, and the forest seemed like nothing more than a backdrop to their cheerful getaway. However, as the night descended upon the forest, the atmosphere shifted. The wind whispered through the trees like a mournful lament, and the rustling leaves carried a sense of foreboding. They settled in their tents, but the darkness outside held an unsettling silence that made it difficult to sleep. The trouble began with Emily, who woke the others with a terrified scream. She claimed she had seen a shadowy figure lurking just outside her tent. The friends searched the area but found nothing, and they attributed her fear to the imagination of the night. Still shaken, they decided to spend the rest of the night together by the campfire. They huddled close, clutching their flashlights as the eerie forest pressed in around them. Time seemed to stretch on, and the tension in the air grew thick. Around midnight, a strange, dissonant melody drifted through the woods. It was haunting and ethereal, like the mournful tune of an ancient, forgotten song. They traced the sound to a dilapidated cabin nearby, its windows dark and foreboding. Curiosity getting the better of them, they approached the cabin with caution, their flashlights cutting through the inky darkness. Inside, they found a scene of inexplicable horror. The cabin was filled with broken, rotting furniture, and strange symbols were etched into the walls. The friends felt a deep sense of dread and began to realize they were not alone. Whispering voices, like the sighs of lost souls, surrounded them. The forest itself seemed to come alive with eerie apparitions, their eyes gleaming with malevolence. Panic overcame them, and they fled the cabin, stumbling back to their campsite in terror. As the night wore on, the forest played cruel tricks on their senses, distorting the landscape and echoing with ominous laughter. Shadows darted in and out of the trees, and the friends felt pursued by an invisible malevolence. Exhausted and terrified, they eventually made it back to their tents, but the night showed no mercy. Strange, ghostly figures appeared outside their shelters, whispering their names with chilling promises. The forest had become a relentless nightmare, a place where reality and nightmare merged into one. As dawn broke, the friends emerged from the woods, their faces etched with fear. They knew they had barely escaped the clutches of the unforgiving Blackwood Forest. It was a camping trip they would never forget, a reminder that some places were never meant for human intrusion, and that the haunting woods held secrets beyond their comprehension.